lovelies, welcome to my self-care Sunday routine of how I distress and relax. So it's going to include my shower routine, my pamper routine, my skincare routine, morning and night. Typically I'd wake up at 10:30, which is somewhat of a lying for me. I spend about half an hour to an hour in bed getting my bearings, scrolling through Instagram, catching up with people's posts and stories. I'd also recite some positive affirmations for the day. I also try and say a prayer before I actually get up and start my day. I make my bed, especially on Sundays, because I heard that people that make their beds in the morning are more than likely to be successful in life. So I need all the help that I can get, so I make my bed. Onto my shower routine. I always have a shower in the morning because you're able to actually wash and scrub all the dirt away. I use a shower sponge which I wet before actually using it. I'm currently using the Dove Deeply Nourishing Body Wash, which is great if you have dry skin and also in winter because it hydrates your skin and also acts as a moisturizer. Taking my time, I scrub my whole body from my neck to my feet, which I'm obviously not going to show because I'm not going to be naked on YouTube. I haven't had a pedicure in months and my feet have been suffering, so I take my foot stone, I add a bit of Dove Deeply Nourishing Body Wash on there, and then I scrub my feet. I take my time with this because I tend to have dry skin that accumulates under my feet, so I want to make sure that I get rid of this. For my feminine hygiene, I typically use E45 because it maintains my pH balance. But I ran out of this, so I use the next best thing, which is the Vagisil pH balance, which doesn't really affect it. Now onto my favourite part, which is the body scrub, and I use the Sanctuary Spa Salt Scrub, which is absolutely divine. It has a combination of Dead Sea salt, luxurious oil blends like almond, coconut and jojoba oils. So I just take a generous amount and scrub this all the way through my body. It absolutely leaves your skin feeling so soft, nourished, refreshed. I 100% recommend this. I don't even use any moisturizer when I use this because of the oils. They just absolutely make your skin feel so moisturized and absolutely rejuvenated. I cannot recommend this enough. Let's just take a moment to appreciate my skin. My oral hygiene is very simple. I use Colgate. I brush horizontally, which my dentist recommended me to do when I got the top 4 of my teeth done. I've updated my skincare routine and I'm currently using Dr. Bronner's Castile soap in almond flavour. This is an organic product, which is something that I was absolutely looking for. It lathers up, so I just use a small amount. It's got loads and loads of oils, which is something that I prefer, so it makes your skin feel so soft, so smooth. I have been using this product for quite a while now, I would say a couple of months, and it's absolutely working for me with putting on makeup quite a few times during the week to create content. This was having an impact on my skin, but this has absolutely rejuvenated it. I've also been using Dr. Dennis Gross Pore Perfecting Cleansing Gel, which is a vegan product and is soap and solvent free. So this has been great for exfoliating my skin, removing dead cells, removing any impurities, and also opening up my pores. After washing that off, I take a dry flannel and I just dab my face gently and lightly just to dry my face. That's just me appreciating and loving the results of my morning skincare routine. I change into something comfortable and then I take my LMS Peptide 1000 Flower Mask and then I apply it on my face, making sure that I'm taking my time to apply it generously. This is a velvety mousse that's got black willow bark and that helps to revitalize my skin if it's been dull. Then also helps it to look bright and healthy. It also promotes an even skin tone. This also has a cooling effect. I don't know, when I feel like I can feel something on my face, I feel like it's much more effective. So yeah, I just carry on applying it until I've got it all over my face. I leave the mask on for a couple of hours whilst I'm doing other things. Food is such an important part of my self-care and pamper routine, and breakfast is my favourite meal of the day, so I always make sure that I have breakfast on my self-care Sundays. I tend to enjoy having a bagel, some eggs and cheese depending on what I have in the house, so that's what I'm having today. After my food is ready, I sit in my favourite corner, I take my blanket and turn the TV on whilst eating my delicious breakfast. If you haven't tried this recipe, you need to try it, you won't be disappointed. I tend to watch either Netflix shows like Girlfriends, or I catch up on my favourite YouTubers' videos, especially vlogs. I like to watch vlogs on my self-care Sunday. Whilst I'm watching YouTube videos, I also scroll Instagram looking for funny memes, inspirational quotes just to get me feeling positive, motivated and inspired. After 2 hours of wearing my mask, I rinse it off and then take my flannel again, lightly and gently dabbing my face to make sure that it's nice and dry. I use Carmex to moisturize my lips. I've been using Carmex for years. I love the tingling feeling that it gives on my lips. I then take my coconut oil to moisturize my face. I swear by coconut oil. I use coconut oil for absolutely everything on my body and my face. As you can tell, I like using oils, a lot of oils, so I just take some coconut oil and I find that it makes my skin feel smoother, softer and more hydrated. Start off my nighttime routine, I pour myself a glass of Moscato and then I also run myself a nice hot bath. I then take some Himalayan salt and put that in the bath, and then also a bath bomb just to also add to that calming and soothing effect. And I also light some candles because that just creates a really nice, warm, relaxing atmosphere, which is just distressing. So I fill the whole bathroom with candles. And then finally I'll get in and actually enjoy my bath. I'll either listen to music, read a book. Most times I'll just sleep in the bath. Sometimes I might even actually watch a show or a movie on Netflix whilst obviously enjoying my glass of Moscato. but this is my relaxing and distressing time where I just am at one with myself and my thoughts. For my nighttime moisturizer, I use the Good Girl moisturizer. I like something scented, and this was actually my mum's favorite moisturizer. I then take my Laneige lip sleeping mask. This helps to make my lips soft and also peel off any dead skin. Finally, I take my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I love this serum. It's got a rich consistency and it helps makes my skin firm, just reduce sagginess and just all round look way healthier. That marks the end of my self-care Sunday routine. Don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it and also subscribe to my channel for more videos. See you in the next one.